Cupui here. So today we're gonna talk about Footsie Rollback Edition by High Five. So this I think the definitive edition of Footsie that already released like some time ago in your smartphone, and yeah, this is my review about the game. And in the end of the video, I will talk about my impression of the game and if I recommend it or not. So first of all, the price. The price is around $3 and it's really cheap. So I think it's not gonna cost you a lot. I think in my region is around 32,000 rupiah and is really cheap. Is like $3 in there, $2 or $3. So yeah, I think it's really cheap and you should get that if you interested in the game because it's really cheap. Don't wait for sale. And yeah, okay, I will start the review now. So, but first of all, what game it is? Footsie is about Footsie. Like seriously, it's about Footsie. It's only about Footsie. And if someone asks what is Footsie, I'm not an expert to describe it, but I think Footsie is about how you approach your neutral game when you want to attack, when you want to defense, and when you want to space it out, when you want to press your opponent, and when the mind games start. I think that is about a Footsie when you want to control something like if in the karate or in the martial art you try to attack opponent with your long poke and some like poking someone and go back and forth to control your space. Yeah, it's more like that. So this game is really simple and it's great to pick up by newbie and also veteran too because newbie can learn the concept of 2D fighting game that maybe is gonna carry over in other game like Street Fighter, Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear. Well, not all of that, but is some of that is gonna be carried over and for the veteran player I think it's also great because they tend to learn how you approach your neutral game much more and it's gonna fix your neutral game and how your mindset is gonna be approaching it. And yeah, I think it's great to put off veteran or newbie is gonna pick the game. And let's talk about feature. First of all, I think I need to talk about the arcade mode. The arcade mode is really, really great. I think that is the best arcade mode I ever play right now because even though the game doesn't have like story mode that everyone want to play, like I know everyone is want some like story mode in your arcade and also me. It's really, really fun service if having like the story in the game, but um Fuji doesn't have that. And yeah, some of you gonna think, well, it's the minus, but I think not because Footsie AI. I think Footsie AI is very great. I mean, the opponent that you fight is really, really teaching you a lot about the fighting game. You gonna fight to some who do us only spam some one kick or some you can or something like that, and someone who only block or someone who only with punish and someone who who just spam the button without thinking and because of that the enemy is so different even though the game is not. Yeah, I think the game doesn't have diversity because well, you need diversity if you want to learn footsie. But yeah, yeah, the AI is really diverse and it's gonna make you think about solving the problem and the great part is when you solve the problem, you also solve when and you also solve how you approach to the enemy, and it's really, really great. So that's why it's gonna teach you a lot to approach your enemy, how to approach the enemy, how to fight them, how to well just crack the problem, I guess, and something like that. So this is why I really, really recommend to play just for the arcade mode because arcade mode is gonna what's it called? What's it called? Sorry, my English is not really good. Gonna make you learn so many things. So that is great for me. Even though I think story mode gonna be good, but because Futsi is about I think it's kind of parody game. story mode I don't think is gonna be fit in the game. And yeah, other than arcade mode, you have like the versus mode, standard versus mode, like fighting player versus fighting CPU, like the standard and about netcode online. I'm gonna talk online a little bit later, and of course you have the training mode. The training mode I think is really great. First of all, you have the command list. It's like the command list from Guilty Gear Strive, I guess. So you can see how the move is gonna do, like how kick is performed, how studio is performed, and what the visual is, and how the frame data is, like the for combating the Netherlands team. So and it's full of pack with hitbox, hurtbox, frame data check, and also the confirm check with its. I don't know. I think the confirm check is kind of underrated in training mode. I mean, it's really good if you have like the indicator to confirm something, or it is late or not. So that's why you can learn how to confirm properly. So that's I think that's a really great feature, and I hope that other game is gonna implement it too. Other than that, I think the I think it's also great that the training mode have like, you know what, it doesn't have a recording sadly, but it has like what it's called, like when you can control the opponent behavior, like when they block, they can counter attack you or something like that, with the move that you want to choose. So you can learn with punishing in that, and you can learn conflict in that by doing the random block. But if you have problem with that, the Footsie is also have like the two minigame that I really love, and it's really hard. First of all, the confirm minigame. The confirm minigame is really great because the confirm minigame is like how you try to confirm something, and is give you point. It gives you points, so it encourages you to grind it, and it's also the behavior of the player is the CPU that in the minigame mode is really great, I guess, and it's really fun to try to confirm it without just play it in training mode and doing random block. And also the whip punish is kind of hard because whip punish is, yeah, it's kind of advanced technique. Advanced technique for newbie player in fighting game, and the whip punish game is also great because you learn how to see someone whiffing, and you can punish that. And because the timing is kind of strict, you tend to learn and learn it again until you can hit it like properly, and the move is gonna be back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So that's why you need to focus. You tend to focus, and if you already adapt with that, I think it's gonna help you a lot in the real match, because it's gonna help you how to punish someone in the real match. So that's why I think the two of that mini game is really great. Wait, okay. So yeah, I think that is only the feature. I think the versus mode and versus player mode. I don't think I can explain. I can explain it because it's already, yeah, it's like that, like normal fighting game. And let's talk about the netcode. So I try play it with Seventhchams, Chickzama, and Mettsu. Like they were not in Asia. I mean, I live in Asia. I'm from Southeast Asia, and I'm from Indonesia, and I thought like I think Seven is around Europe, I guess, and Chickzama is around Dallas, Texas, and Mettsu is around South US, I guess, and it's really far away. When I fought them, it's around 200 millisecond ping, and for normal delay frame, it's gonna be kill you. And yeah, so some target game, I think Street Fighter 5 is gonna hard too, but in Footsie doesn't affect you too. It doesn't affect you. It's really great. The netcode was great, and you from me, Europe to Southeast Asia. I live in Indonesia because of that. You just need to set it like the three input delay, I guess, 2 or 3 input delay, which is really great. And from Dallas to I think it's around two frames, and so US is around 2 frames. So that's why I think this is the best netcode I ever played, because when I remember I played King of Factor 2002 Unlimited Match in beta, I guess I need to set like fighting Kanata like 5 frame, I guess 5 frame of delay, so before they rollbacking. But in Footsie they recommend it to 2 or 3 and it's work fine. I don't see any like rollbacking some stuff. Maybe when I first time I set it 1 frame to like AU in Europe. I think it got rollback in the Transit Demon, I guess, because Transit Demon has quite a lot of animation and is make me like wow, like that. But it's totally my fault. I think what Footsie recommend delay from Footsie is really great, and it's also really small compared to the other rollback netcode. So I think the rollback is fully optimized. But I have some minor issue. But before that, they have lobby too. In that, and the lobby is great. You can chat with other. You can invite someone, but I think invite is kinda hard, and I gonna talk it in the minor issue. But yeah, having chat room is easily access chat room in the game is really helping us a lot, especially when we don't want to open the Discord and just voice chatting, because my room is kind of noisy. So it's helping you a lot to chat with someone like that, and yeah, like that. I think it's really great, but I have a minor issue. First of all, I can't invite by my friend. Like inviting friend invitation is kind of, so you need to use code from the lobby, code from lobby ID, I guess. Lobby ID from the Footsie, and the lobby ID from the Footsie is, yeah, it's okay. But I think when they already make like friend invitation, I think they need to work it. I mean, it's already featured on that, and when you cannot use the feature, it's kind of bummer for me. I hope they gonna fix it in the future, because when I set the the invitation, I don't directly change to the lobby, and I just like, okay, I already accept the invitation, but I don't go anywhere, so it's kind of bummer. And second of all, this is a spectator mode. I already tested it with my friends like Chickzama and Mettsu and Seventhchams, and yeah, when I spectated mode and my internet, because Indonesia internet is kind of bad, I already got like 20 Mbps per second, and with 15 ping, I guess. When I saw both of them playing in spectator mode, so both my it's not like you having like frame drop. It's not like that, but it's really slow down, and it's gonna make you like, it's like suddenly they are over, and the match is just run so slowly, and sometimes it's gonna roll back you from the spectator mode. But when you play, you don't have like that any issue. But when you spectator mode, yeah, it's gonna be issue, especially spectator mode is really important right now, because spectator mode is gonna encourage someone to make the tournament of it, especially the around the world tournament. I guess it's really important right now. So I hope they fix it about the synchronizing problem in the spectator mode. So yeah, I think that is but only the issue. I think it's really minor. So if I recommend the game, Absolutely. Well, I recommend the game. Everyone, I guess, because this game is really simple for newbie to pick up and you can learn. You can learn many things about to defining your concept, and it's also cheap. Really cheap. So it's not gonna cost you a lot. So I really recommend it. And for the veteran, I also recommend it because you can learn something by learning step by learning the footsie, I guess. So yeah, I think that is my review. I think it's too long. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.